Yet another day, very early as usual. And today I am on my way to somewhere very interesting. Guess where? Well, while you are guessing, or maybe you've already seen it, so this one is good. It's taking me to a whole different country. As you know, I'm on a mission to tell stories of African change makers in Europe diaspora. And this is Africans in Europe Diaspora Series in CCK TV. Stay tuned and enjoy the trip with me. I don't know what to expect, but it's all good. We take it. I'm nervous, I'm excited, all mixed feelings, but all good. So let's explore this together and experience it together. At the airport, still at the airport. My flight is, by the way, delayed, and just sitting down, I bumped into someone. I really don't know her. Hello, Anna, right?
Yes.
Yes, Anna. So I was like, "Can I sit beside you?" She said yes, and I said, "Okay." Me on the hunt of looking out for black girl, black man. I'm looking at like every black person I see now. I'm bumping into you. Anyways, because I'm super excited to hear stories of Africans in diaspora, and all of a sudden we got into conversation. Anna, it's so lovely to meet you.
Hi.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, I give you this mic. Take this one, and I take another mic. Yes. There we are. We mic. So yes. So I asked Anna if I can ask her a few questions, and she agreed. So yes, here we are. It's so lovely to meet you. And I just want to quickly, ask you. I know you now that you live in Denmark because we had a few chats. So how is your integration in Denmark going? How have you integrated?
I think I did very well, and because I've lived there for quite some time now. So at the beginning, it was a little bit difficult to understand the culture, and the food, and the weather. It was a big challenge.
Culture
for me.
shock.
Yes, but right now, it was very well. Right now, I can say that I always say I'm very proud to live in Denmark, and
You speak the language, huh? To tell a dance,
yes,
yeah.
tell her God dance.
See, who tell a God dance? Can you see? Like, I was like, no way, you live in Denmark and we are speaking the same language. So that was very cool. But what would you say will be one of the biggest challenge you had back as in integrating or making new friends? Let me just start with that.
Yeah, I can say that was not a big challenge for me making
really?
friends, because when I moved, I had some few friends from way back home.
Yes.
I met them here. So for me, it was a little bit the culture, food. I think I can just say the biggest
Challenge was food. So the specific frika della friksa style.
Hubo.
Ah, hubo.
Hubo.
That's the black
So
bread, more or less, yes.
Yeah, so I can remember the first time I went to the supermarket, I bought a package. I was like, is this a chocolate? Is this a chocolate cake? And then I bought two of them. They're cheap because I'd already know the krona. So I bought two of them. It was 10 krona.
Yes.
Yeah. So I bought two of them. So when I bought two of them, I got home, I made myself a cup of coffee. And then I sat down.
Then you're about to eat cake.
Then I tried one. Then I said, and then I asked, hey, does it smell? Listen,
yeah.
how you
It's
make
like
the chocolate cake
sour
in
kind of, yeah.
Yes, that one was the biggest challenge. And another one was when I went to the supermarket.
Yes.
And then, back home, they will always pack your things. So I was standing there for them to pack for me my things. And then people are looking at me, and then
like you have to do your thing yourself.
And then they're like, so I was like, am I doing something wrong? Because everybody was looking at me and they didn't say anything. I think that was the biggest.
Yeah.
Those are the challenges.
Yeah, just trying to understand how the system works and the
Yeah.
culture, everything. I totally understand. However, Hubo is actually one of my favorite bread because it's healthy, healthier.
It took me time to know how to
enjoy it.
It's tasteless.
Okay. Well, I'm also very curious to know, what would you think, would you say, or would you want people to know about Africans living in diaspora or living let's say in Denmark, what would you want them to know that the stereotype that you think that shouldn't exist or you think that should be raised, you know?
I think the Kenyans living in Denmark, no, not Kenyan, only sounds like Kenya. The Africans living in Denmark.
Yes.
No, Denmark is a very small country.
It is.
And one thing about Denmark, there are not so many Africans. Not so many. I live in the capital city.
I was very surprised that I was like, she
Yeah.
lives in Denmark and I don't know her. Yeah.
Yeah, so there are not so many Africans. And I think they hide a lot. So, and when you're here, people always, back home, we are friends to friend to friend, neighbors. But here it's a little bit difficult. But the only thing I would like people to understand that, we have this mentality when we come to Europe, like, we're going to get money, we're going to make money, and we think more about money.
Money,
Yes.
yes.
And then when you come here, you get the shock. You feel like you're starting from zero again.
Yeah.
So we should tell people back home the truth that it's not the way we think. Yeah.
That's a very good point. Like the expectation of plugging the money from the tree. I agree with that. I will also ask you, I think there was also misconception I want to know. If, for example, how can we educate people, for example, people that you move into their country, anywhere in Europe, anywhere in the world, but I'm doing this for Europe, so anywhere in Europe, what do you think people that we move to their country should understand about black people? How can they look at us? Because for me, I am really doing this Africans in Europe diaspora to make sure, to kind of impact change or kind of, make sure that we are not looked at in just menial job people. You have to only do the cleaning job, because some people, I know some Kenyans that, she's a full lawyer, but she came to Europe and she started from scratch all over again. So what misconception do you think that, Westerners or Europeans should learn to not have about Africans?
They should know that we are also educated.
We are also educated.
We are learned. We are just here to look for green pastures. Yeah? But we came with education. Some of us went to school. We had our degree, masters.
True.
So, when they look at us, because, it's from the old generation, they think that
you're coming from the monkeys chasing you.
And they know that we are poor.
Yeah.
Beside all that, the one thing they should know that we are well educated.
You're well educated, so opportunities should.
And they should consider try and give us jobs. Because some of what I know that some of Europeans,
yes,
Africans are more educated than them.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we can agree. I can agree on that.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just because now we are in their country.
Yeah.
And you give your own people first before you give to others. It's the same when someone comes to your house, you'll consider your children first.
But it's the opposite actually when you go to Africa, by the way. It's the opposite because our people have this superiority thing given to Europeans or Westerners. We have that superiority that, they are more advanced, they are more smarter, or they can, do that job better, than giving the job to our own people back home. And that's why, our own people will, if I'm, as a Kenyan that you are, if I'm coming to Kenya, then, I don't know if it has changed now, I might have to have a visa.
Yeah.
But, as we are going between borders here and we don't need, different visas to do that. You see what I mean?
But I think it's free visa now.
Yes, I think most African countries have opened up for that, which is the progress that we're making. Yes, very good. That's the progress. Anyway, I'm super, super happy to have come, run into you. And thank you for sharing a bit of your story. But what would you advise that you give someone out there who wants to move to Europe, or someone who is living in Europe, or even a Westerner or European that is watching this right now?
For the Africans who want to move to Europe, when you come here, come and study. I think that's the most important thing. If you want to move here, come with an open-minded. And then the first thing you should do is, as much you have your education, upgrade yourself with more education.
Upgrade.
That is the only thing someone will never take from you, is education. Yeah. Don't come think about money. That you think that when you come you get money. You have to work for that money. In Europe, people work to get their money. Yes.
Okay.
And for the Europeans, I can say it's just color.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are all the same.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much for that. I appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so I'll keep my hunting going. Today, my focus is on one remarkable individual, Chukwumerijim. He's a Nigerian whose voice has echoed far beyond borders. Through his social media platforms, he spent years educating, informing, and creating awareness on relationships, travels, current affairs, health, and many issues that shape our daily lives. Yet, beyond his digital influence, Chukwumerijim carries something deeply personal, a passion for preserving the Igbo culture and language. Even after years of living abroad, he remains deeply rooted in his heritage, promoting the beauty and strength of his people's identity. On his live streams, real people share their real stories, uncut, unfiltered, deeply human. Thousands tune in, not just to listen, but to connect, to learn, and to be inspired. Testimonies pour in, stories of hope, of healing, of transformation. And today, I turn the camera towards him to uncover the man behind the movement and to share his story with the world. So I am at the station. Me and my contact, we agreed to meet at the station here. So I'm calling, but no response. I know he knows that I'm on my way, and he said he was also on my way to meet me. So I'm here to see him anyways. So this is one of the things, I knew it's not gonna be easy, but literally, I hope I get to see him. So some people will say, is this worth it? Is it really worth it? I think, this story is really meaningful. It's people that are doing something. We need to show more of people that are doing something relevant, to live abroad and integrate, and it's impacting, the society. For me, it's really very, very important to, to maintain that story. I'm talking because I'm trying to. First of all, it's cold, and I did not prepare to come to Amsterdam. Cold. I came as if it's spring, it's autumn rather, but it's really cold here. I think I should go inside this train station. See the person I've been waiting for. Look at him. Open on one messy pig.
My sister.
Alpha.
I'm fine, and you?
Nice.
Wow.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to
At
meet
least
you.
I'm happy for the first time meeting you.
The worker is well. Do you know as in the stress to come here about
First of all, I have to commend you for at least coming. Okay, and I'm very delighted to be on the spotlight.
Yes.
To give more and a way detail of myself, how I started, my program and other things, and how I coordinate people on the social space. It's not an easy thing,
No. I think you manage it very well.
Yes.
You were telling me exactly, how you continued. The second one, you now started after politics, and then you now entered into travel.
Into travel updates.
Yes. Yes.
That travel update, I try to tell our people what is happening in the country that they want to travel to, especially our sisters and brothers in Nigeria.
Yes.
You understand? So what I do is that, for example, if somebody wants to travel to Japan, I will bring somebody in Japan to come and tell our people our people that are in Nigeria of what is happening in Japan. You understand?
Yeah.
And the update is not just about to describe about the country, the culture. You also tell them what they can do legally to come to that country, their documentation process and other things that follows. The update is just organic.
Yeah.
So when you see people giving update practically, it will now motivate you that this guy is doing something genuine.
Yeah.
I don't collect money, we don't do, it's not illegal something, just for you to talk about the country where you reside.
Yes.
To talk about the culture, the integration process. If it's a country that is more of commercial, that's more of commerce.
Yes.
Country like Germany, Japan, you understand? You come and talk about this country is good, they have commerce, they have this, they have that. And for people that want to study in that country, you tell them also the things that they need to provide.
Yes.
You understand?
Interesting.
To migrate to that country.
Interesting. Like I didn't know you've dabbled a few things. So how did you know after the travel blog, more like a travel interview, and all this you're doing on Facebook or on TikTok?
On TikTok.
Really? Okay. So when did you now transition into the Igbo sustainability? Because you've always been in the same path, but now it has transitioned to a whole different. Like I see people from all over the world, Africans, Igbo people from all over the world on your platform.
Yes, because when I started doing updates, it's not only updates. One thing about TikTok is that when you do a particular thing, it might be sellable, but the point is that it might not stand the test of time. You understand? When you are doing a particular thing and if it's moving, at a point you need to recall yourself and say that, okay, what should I do differently to entice people, to attract people, to align to your niche.
Yes.
You understand? I try relationship, try to resolve cases, and I have seen a case of divorce, a woman trying to divorce her husband because of the way she was being maltreated, you know. My capacity to resolve it, the leadership, how I manage it, the coordination, the advice that I gave to people, I gave to her, you know, those kind of things.
Yeah.
You know, people think that this guy, you have something to offer to what you do.
Wow, okay. It's really been a very interesting conversation. I'm still cold. Like I say, I did not dress up for Amsterdam.
But you say you are going to get a
jacket. I did not. I went to the store and I didn't like any, and I didn't just want. I didn't just want to buy for buying. I want to get something I wanted, but they didn't have it.
But
Anyway.
you are going to manage, right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Get the coffee now. Okay, it's really been interesting. You know why? Because this is one of the reasons I'm doing this, the Africans in Europe diaspora. Because someone like you who have really, I love the transitioning, that you knew, okay, this is not working, let me do this one, let me do that one. So how did you now finally coordinate and enter? Because me, I'm really fascinated when you control men, you control powerful people in that platform. And exactly. I think it's really, really, really very inspiring for me anyway. So how did you get to be there?
You know, first of all, I didn't tell you my educational background. I studied public administration.
Makes sense.
The school, I don't think is necessary, but let me say, I studied in Polytechnic, Nekedi.
Yeah.
So, and you know what administration is all about. It's all about not just, it's about coordination.
Yeah.
You understand? The ability to coordinate, oversight some certain issues, you know, to know what is happening. And being that I'm right from my childhood, I watch CNN, NTA, channels, television, right? Yeah. So the journalists, I see the way they do, you know, so they inspired me. You know, that's why I actually learn the skills I'm using to run my platform.
So that means your inspiration came from watching the CNN,
Yes, I watch it.
the journalist.
This is inborn. It's what I like.
If you don't have it, you don't have it. So
It's
you
inborn.
have it. Yeah.
I read paper. I started reading newspaper, by the way, at the age of 12.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So all these things are inborn. Yeah. Because let me tell you the truth. If you see the way I run my platform. If I don't run it like this, people will just enter you. They will just they will just hijack your page.
True,
I'm
true.
telling you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank
yes,
you.
Thank you.
Wow.
That looks very delicious.
I will bring 2 water bottles.
Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you.
So that is just it. So
I would have had the wine, but I'm
better with this. At least with this coffee,
I'll warm up a little bit.
Warm
yes.
up your system.
Yes. So because you manage it very well, because you know that people management skill is a leadership thing. If you don't have it, you don't have it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So people will think that the way I run my platform, all those my ability to coordinate,
Thank you so much. Yes.
to direct, to act like I control, all these things, I do it to ensure there is cohesion. You understand? And to prevent something I describe as social escalation on my page. Yes, because if you give our people the chance, some of our people, not all our people, they will try to hijack your page. Literally, they will come and mess up. They might even, some of them, if you have a guest on your page, for example, you are my guest, and we are having some pressing issues regarding to marriage or travels or anything, someone, if you say something that doesn't resonate with what some audience don't like, you see someone will just send requests to come up to attack you.
True.
So but the way I coordinate my page, I protect my guests.
True. No, you do. You do. You're like, no, make your own comment. Don't try to attack the previous comments.
I disagree with some of their views.
True.
I disagree, but we disagree to agree.
Of course, I think you do it perfectly well, which is why, again, the first time I stumbled upon your page, I'm like, this guy, there's something about him that I like, and I think, again, I don't think you get enough accolade, because you're giving Igbo people platform. You are bringing people together to have fun, in quotes, but we're learning a lot.
And to learn a lot.
We're learning a lot.
To also gain information.
I'm telling you, it's a lot. So why did you narrow it down specifically to Igbo, to just the eastern, like just for the southeast and the easterners to be speaking Igbo specifically, because you narrowed your niche very well.
Yes, I narrowed it, but if you look recently, you will see that my page has beginning to attract people outside Igbo culture.
Tribe as well, yeah.
Right? You understand? So because I didn't tell you that last month I went viral.
Wow.
To the extent that Instablock have to write me.
Wow. What happened?
To tell me if they can
repost your work.
One of my posts that they find interesting, and I gave them go ahead order.
Yes.
Not only Instablock, even Gossip Me. So they wrote me, and I said them that you just feel free to do it.
Yeah.
Also, when you do it, you're also making me popular.
Of course. Which
is one of the things that I'm also yearning for. So.
But do you think you get the accolade? Because I don't feel that you get the accolade that you are.
To be honest, yes, some people they do support me, but a little support, but just a very few number of people. But I would say the vast majority of people that comes to my page, they benefit more than what I benefit from them. That is the truth. So our people hardly support.
But this is why we are doing this, because I say, this guy is doing an incredible job. It might not be that like the fashion thing, but you are spreading information that impacts positively on Africans in diaspora, especially. There are also ones that are living in Nigeria or back in Africa that are actually learning a lot from you. How to travel, what to do, how to integrate in a country. People are learning a lot when they come to your platform. So what would you say, what is the hindsight that you think that people, for example, in your experience, because a lot of people come to your platform to talk this, what do you think they should now learn? How do you think that you will have that visibility that you actually deserve? Because I think you need the visibility from, I think European Union need to see your impact. I think that ambassadors, no, I'm not just saying it.
You are saying the truth.
Ambassadors should recognize people like you. Nigerian government should recognize people like you for what you do, because you teach people the right things. People are telling their stories. Diaspora ambassadors and summit that happening. You should be on the seats in panel. I'm talking because I'm very passionate about it.
You
No,
are making
for
a
real.
good point.
You should be in one of the panels that sit down and actually, because you bring a lot of voices together and you teach a lot. So what do you think you should do different, or how do you intend to move forward from there?
What I should do is what I'm doing
right
currently
now. Yes.
Because you see, my platform now, it teaches about moral. You understand? That is why if I'm doing something, when people say, be careful what you say, and I say, no, I teach about moral. You understand?
Yes.
My platform is all about educating our youth, giving them, it's not just about telling them the right way to live life, but also telling them that doing certain things that you do is not good, refrain. So my platform teaches them about moral. But I think where I think government should recognize me is on the aspect of telling our youth about skills acquisition. So I don't know, but one day I believe the appropriate authority will see this and they will think it is the right time to recognize me. So because I also tell our youth what to do.
Yeah.
In order not to constitute a social nuisance. You understand? Telling them the right skills. Like in Germany, they have vocational schools.
Yes.
They have so many factories, they have company, but they have university, but they also have vocational schools. You understand?
Yeah.
And in my own platform, I use the opportunity to say that, okay, if government want to reduce poverty in the country like Nigeria, you understand, they should revive our vocational educational system.
Yes.
Like before, in the early 2000s, late 90s, we have some vocational college like BTC, Boys Technical College.
Yeah, but now, yes.
We have all those things, and it is in that school that you see youth learning different skills acquisition, like how to do sewing, how to do plumbing, how to do
handwork,
different variety of handworks.
Yes,
you see. But now those things, our vocational college, in my opinion, have completely retrograded. You understand? So I think government need to look into that and find a way to to revive it back, so that our youth will be positively engaged.
You are already engaging very well, and people like you've already mentioned that. I've said it a lot, and I'll keep saying it. Like you said, the right people, the right government, the right people will locate you. For me, which is why I don't think I have a big platform like that, but I have a value that...
You also need to repost my content, that some of my program that you think is more of repost.
That's how to also support it. But actually, now I'm going to just leave you to tell the story that you think people out there should know about Chukwumerijim. What is it about Chukwumerijim you think people should know? If you say, sell yourself in 2 minutes. Sell Chukwumerijim to people and say, this is Chukwumerijim and this is what he does, this is how he does it, and this is why you should be with him. Oh yeah, market yourself.
The only way to market myself is to tell you that I'm a man of discipline.
You are, yeah.
And I love discipline. There are times I joke. I joke.
Yeah.
I don't pretend. That thing that you will use to banter me, before you do that, I will already banter myself with that.
Whoosh. No, it's okay. No worries.
Sorry.
No worries.
Let me help you pick it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that thing you will use to banter me.
Yeah.
So I will I will banter myself with it. So there is no hidden things about me regarding to my social and who I am as a person. You understand? The only thing I tell you, I was brought up in such a way that I was told that when you see this, if it is not yours, don't take it. Leave it where it is. You understand? So and also I was taught that live your life, be contented with what you have. You understand? That is why if you make money more than me, I don't really care. I just believe I just believe in myself. You understand? And what my dreams, my goals.
What do you think your impact? Sorry to cut you short, but what do you think your impact, the job that you're doing now, the impact is in also in the European system, and as well, because I know you're doing a lot, but I want to hear it from you. The impact your job you're doing right now is doing in the European system and as well back in Africa.
The impact is that what I'm doing is saving European countries from having nuisance of their country. Because
I love it. Yes.
When people want to migrate without proper information, they will not get the right skills to travel to the country where they want to migrate to. You understand?
Yes.
So what I do, it does not have direct impact to them.
Yes.
But
No, it does.
No.
To the system.
To the system,
Yes.
it has.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
Yes.
But you understand. But they might say, what are you doing? Where it has impact is that people back home, I'm not immigration officer, but
No,
the only
no,
thing
you're
is
not.
I tell them that before you do this, before you come I'm talking about in the aspect of travel. I tell them, look, don't travel illegally.
Yeah.
And if you want to travel, get your necessary documents.
And information, right?
Get the right information and migrate the right way. And not only that, learn some skills.
Very important, yeah.
Get some skills. The mistake that some of us make, don't make it. Like some people that doesn't have skills.
Yeah.
For me, I have my own skills. Like I told you, I'm a plumber by profession.
Yeah.
And I also have my degree.
Yes. Yes.
So.
And you have your words, you have your the platforms that you've built.
So what we do on social space, it's making a lot of waves and
I think
impact.
so. Yeah. I think so. If not, I will not travel all the way to come to Amsterdam to meet you. That's why the right people will travel every way to meet you, because when you do something positive, I think it attracts the right people around with time, and the path keeps clearing up. But what's the vision for Chukwumerijim platform? What is it that you visualize for yourself?
My goal is to establish an ICT center and media home across Southeast.
Oh my God, that's nice.
So that's my mission. And by the special grace of God, by God, His infinite grace, it shall come to pass.
That's
this is not
one.
This idea is not going to be a mirage. It's
No.
a mirage. You understand? So the more I grow, the more I expand my
vision, obviously.
My vision, my support base, my grassroots, my audience, and everything. So I think by the special grace of God, going forward, I am looking forward to have a kind of an ICT center. Yes, ICT center. Not only in my state, Imo, but across the Southeast. And if things progress better, I see more positive results, I'm going to expand it to other part of the country.
Yeah, amazing. This is really very great, and I hope. Excuse me, this coffee just went all over me. Well, it's really very great vision, and I think it's doable, and it will come to pass. Really, thank you so much for your time. I think what you're doing, I've said it, is very good. One word for our viewers, advice that you have to give someone out there in any way, or yes.
My word to our viewers, mostly the youth, because my program is mostly youth driven. You understand, because of my niche and things I do. Though we have elderly people, if you look at some of my content. But my last words to our viewers is that you should believe in yourself and be contented with what you have. Don't do something illegal Don't do something illegal wherever you are. Don't do something illegal. Please do not do anything illegal. Believe in yourself, stick to your dreams, and believe it that the sky is your limit.
Yeah. But is there anything that you actually, to before I wrap this up, quickly to ask you, is there anything that you think that African, the way, what, if there's an European watching this right now, what would you tell them that they should know more of about Africans that are living in Europe diaspora? Because the whole point of making this African in Europe diaspora series is to eradicate that stereotype around Africans.
Africans are creative, and if you're European watching this, I believe they will see my name.
Yes.
I'm on TikTok. They can follow
Chukwumerijim,
me
yes.
for any adverts,
Yes.
any promotion, and any deals. I'm open for collaborations. You can search my name, Chukwumerijim. Okay. So, but my words to them is that no stereotype. Okay.
Yeah.
There are there are a lot of Africans
Doing
that are
incredible
doing where they are in. If you go to IT, you will see some African. Go to American statistics have it that we have so many Nigerians that are professionals, doctors,
Certainly.
engineers.
Yeah.
You know, they are Africans. We have not only Nigerian, we have other people from other African countries like Ghanaians, Cameroonians, Congolese, Senegalese, Sudanese, Eritreans. We have so many of them so that are doing well for themselves. Even though in the UK we have an African that is in the parliament, right?
Yeah, yes.
I think if you go to the World Trade Organization,
yes, we have
Dr.
Ngozi
Okonjo-Iweala, so she's
yes.
African. So I think we should not do the stereotype. But the only thing I'm telling the youth is that whatever you do, just believe in yourself and pray very well and work towards your dream, and don't do anything illegal wherever you stay, not only in abroad, even in your country of origin.
Yes. Thank you so much. This has really been lovely. I really appreciate your time.
I
really
appreciate your time too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, I'm glad I came. Really. Yes. Thank you.